Oh, they're actually trying to kill it. Okay.
Beyond these blast doors
Why?
lies the heart of the Legion's war machine. Eliminating this threat
It's just gonna
will cripple
fucking
the
die
demon's
again.
arsenal.
Oh yeah, Tank's dead again.
Got my stream up now so you can watch this garbage if you want to kill yourself.
See, so far 7 deaths in this Mythic Plus. We're like 2 minutes in.
Not bad. I assume you have it on Twitch.
YouTube.
Gotcha.
YouTube Fireball Fury.
Make sure you subscribe for more videos.
Make sure to comment, like, and subscribe.
And contribute to my Patreon.
Yeah, man. Apparently were you guys killing the skitterers in your
Garrison?
no, the little things when you're doing that in Eltharians earlier.
The what?
The bugs that the first boss spawns when you were getting murdered. Because when he
they were dying, but it wasn't that was killing us. It was the shattering.
Well, I know, but when he shatters, he kills them all and deals damage to you depending on how much
they
health
were
they
all
have.
on.
So
I was dropping my statues, so they weren't near anybody else. I don't believe, unless it's AOE just raid wide.
yeah, it's to everyone, and they do.
Okay,
so you have to kill him before he shatters, basically, or you're gonna have a bad time. It's 4,000, Blinktron 5,000. Are you kidding me?
Dude, what was the fucking South Park character that would like say stuff like, if you do that, you're gonna have a bad time?
Isn't it like a ski
ski
instructor or
guy.
something?
Yeah. Mix your pizzas and french fries, you're gonna have a bad time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And Trey Parker Matt's the fucking hilarious.
You'll go no further, mortal
What the fuck is this Tank's doing? Jesus Christ.
You'll go no further, mortal scum.
They were all on.
I think one of my favorite
I was dropping my statues, so they weren't near anybody else.
Orgasmo, if you've ever seen that.
So you have to kill him before he shatters, basically.
God, I wish Tanks would learn pulls.
Feel that pain right now.
And we fucking CC this one ad and the fucking priest just goes retarded. Good shit.
5, 4,
You have a little fireball
3,
dude as your icon
1.
on YouTube, dude.
Maybe. I put the link in. General.
4, 3, 2, 1.
What's the state on this? Whatever.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Supposed to stay on the other tank for Trap Master guy.
You can. It doesn't really do any good.
I assume they have no idea you're streaming this.
Of course
4,
not.
3, 2, 1.
You should tell them they should subscribe to your YouTube channel.
Please no.
Otherwise you're just gonna leave.
So, how many traps do you think they're gonna pop when they go across the bridge?
I mean, as many as spawn, I don't know.
4, 3, 2,
Bugs are very high quality. I'm out DPSing this
4, 3, 2,
fucking 950 Demon Hunter. It's just sad. This tank is decent. He's not dying, but he is retarded.
See, we lost our good DPS DK. I'm actually gonna go back and get him.
Oh Jesus.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Beware.
Speaking of hitting traps.
4, 3,
Yeah, not too many.
1.
Beware.
I ran into like one, but I think I'll survive.
Dude, I'm not even gonna bullshit you. That looked straight like something I would have done.
Yeah.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Beware.
Running like my AoE tank stuff right now too, on like a completely single target tank fight.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Beware.
Four, three, two, one.
Beware. Try to keep your identifiable parts intact.
Four, three, two, one.
Beware. The more you fight, the higher the bounty.
One. I can sneak past. Tripwire. Oh, we're gonna kill somebody.
Four, three, two, one.
I can pull off this tank instead of. Oh, yep, there it is.
Oh my god, that was terrible. We didn't even down Curator.
Four,
Nice.
The healer kept going completely by the time he was at 40%. It was me and another
Oh,
lot.
11, right?
It was just an 11, yeah.
Nice.
Yeah,
That
was
place is
pretty-
not something I would do on Tyrannical.
I don't really like. I was just trying to find something short.
I do anything but that.
It's like that's like the main reason why I just didn't even worry about it on my shaman. Like, cause I actually need to get up there and go get up to the last boss, kill it, and get a high command for him. But I was just like, not this week.
Normally, I wouldn't be trying to push too much, but I'm probably gonna give it one more try.
Let's do like an easy dungeon.
Nah, there was like a 12 maw that was up.
There you go.
And they're looking for like 940, but I still don't always get invites, which kind of pisses me off because I'm sitting at 944.
Well, I mean, it's probably a lot of people, especially for a Maw. That's
Yeah.
always in
Well, even
demand.
when it's not maw, sometimes it's just like anything. I'll like sign up and get auto declined. It's like, really?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
the same thing. Like I get like 950 item level on my warrior, and it's just like,
Your
hey.
Mythic Plus score is probably shit on your lines too, I'd imagine, right?
I'd assume so as well.
Yeah,
I don't even know where to check it, to be honest.
I don't either.
I think it's about progress, but
Let me go.
if you haven't run all the dungeons, then it's gonna be shit.
It probably is. I couldn't tell you how many I have or haven't done.
And it resets every time they like upgrade the dungeons as well.
That wasn't too
I
bad.
don't know if this is actually even correct because it says my eye level on here is 904.
I mean, it might not be updated recently.
Yeah. It would have to not be updated for quite a while. Yeah, because it's still showing like.
Well, I mean, it should say when it was last pulled. This guy's just like inviting a bunch of people now.
Yeah, I was gonna say that went a lot smoother than I thought it was going to actually.
Right? Like, we have
Wonder how
some
many
good people in
people's-
here. Like, you can see the damage meters is like the people who aren't bad and then the carries.
Yeah, you get about basically 3 people in there that's actually doing subpar, like sub good DPS.
Yeah. Before, like when we started this, that Frost Mage and Marks Hunter weren't there, so it was just me and the Frost DK or doing any damage at all. That was fun.
Yeah, Iroh's completely updated. It says his Mythic Plus score is. I'm not entirely certain. It says 400.94, but I assume that's.
I don't know how many run this season or whatever anyway, so.
Yeah.
So that did.
No, absolutely.
No locks. Oh yeah, we just don't have any. Let's get my
Yeah,
dust.
that mod delisted, so they probably took some people who are slightly better geared. There's a 13 lower Kara.
That Kara isn't too bad if people can actually, you know, single target, not break traps and Moros.
Yeah.
It's a fanciful wish. There's a plus 10 upper Kara. I don't really want to do it, but there's just nothing else to really do.
I feel like you can like pull off this other tank, like not even using like incarnation or anything that would make that like be real life.
Yeah, if you were on the Horde, dude, I'd be able to help you. I had a 13 on my Shaman.
Nah, it's all good. This is, in reality, I don't have to do it. I'm trying to get like a piece of gear. Might as well. It's just finding something that I can get into. It just sucks that like there's any kind of score rating, because I know the dungeons, I know what I can do.
Yeah. And some people don't
But-
care, some people will. It's just
It would just be nice if it would update my actual thing on here.
yeah.
Just how to do it.
I just hate it when people. I just hate when people take that stuff like gospel. Like, you know,
Yeah.
if you don't have a certain score, you know, you're basically a leper.
All the time though is just for stuff like the mod too. There's just like they can put 940, but when you have like a 3970 people or whatever in there being like sure.
I'd be honestly happy just getting into a plus 10. I don't really care about doing like a 15 or up right now.
Yeah.
So, how many times do you think they're gonna hit the balls in this fight?
How many balls spawn?
Yeah, I know, right?
Are you still doing
Well, I mean we're about to pull Ball Man, so
King Roth? That's what I was trying to figure out which boss show we're talking about. I got into
Yeah.
the plus 10 upper Kara.
you gotta call him the Ball Man in case Drew's here.
Oh
I assume
man,
Drew would not be here.
I know. In spirit.
you said the ball man. It reminded me of that terrible song. It's the scat man. Beep,
Oh my God.
That's a blast at the past. One that I could have lived without.
Yeah.
Sorry, I was literally sitting here. I was like, is Drew even coming here anymore?
No. No, he's
didn't-
banned, isn't he? Or
He's
kicked at
kicked.
least?
He's not banned. I wouldn't ban anybody. Not unless they were like incredibly obnoxious.
I had to ban people from the other one before, but this was just some pugs we had in there that were just being incredibly
Yeah.
I wonder what
obnoxious.
Drew
and-
did. I feel like I missed something incredible.
Oh. You didn't do you hear about it or do you not hear about it?
Not really.
Okay. Well, we'll talk. Did
I
you
wouldn't say you missed anything incredible.
It was just him getting all butthurt and then removing all of us from Real ID and Facebook and everything else. So
So the general gist of what ended up happening is we were doing Coven. And Drew apparently was not thrilled that I call all of the Torments of the Titans by their actual names
Yeah.
when I call for stuff.
Pretty serious war crime, but you know.
Shit. How
Yeah.
dare you, Nick?
And even worse is the fact that like I had, pointed out that I not only call them by their names, but I also give you like the rundown of what you need to be paying attention for in that.
Normally he does, but for that one time he was kind of ambiguous and it was too much.
Well, for that one time, we had also been on a plus 30 wipe streak to kill the boss.
Yeah.
I figure after plus 30 wipes, if you don't know what the like abilities are, you're like a vegetable. You're brain dead.
5,
You're just not trying.
4,
Yes.
3, 2,
So
1.
I was also pretty tired and frustrated because I just got over being sick, and I was also tired of coming to raid. And partway through it, the arguments had just built up to the point where like I wasn't even enjoying being there.
Yeah.
So I came back and made a clear statement that if that shit kept happening, I was just gonna stop raiding with the group, and I was, this would be the last last raid I did with the group. Right after that, Drew drops group, like leaves Discord, and then he goes and he signs up with another group.
A bucket
Now,
thought.
yeah, and it was a pug. Now, of all things, like getting pissed and leaving group isn't a problem.
It's kind of a
having-
problem.
I would say having done it 3 times
Yeah.
without any like alert to any officers for anything, and then joining another group right after leaving ours. Like at that point, I was just tired of his bullshit because he was basically just angry because I was in a foul mood. It's just like, if you don't get your shit together, I'm done. Pretty much where I was at.
Well, my whole thing is if you're going to be especially a mythic raider, like 30, 40, 50, 60 wipes is kind of the nature of it. So I don't understand getting upset about something like that.
Maybe
I can
it was
understand
heroic,
it.
I guess. Maybe it's just, I don't know.
So he got kicked from the guild, got removed from Discord, got removed from my friends list and from my Facebook and pretty much anything to do with him. Because I'm not putting up with his bullshit anymore.
Well, this thing's
And he
not
like
fun.
quit the guild, or did he quit the game?
Oh no, I kicked him. He didn't quit. I kicked him from the guild though. He's still playing as far as I know.
Oh, so I don't think I saw him in the guild last I checked.
I have no idea. Either way, I don't really care. But he contacted other people and bitched about me. Doesn't seem like he was met with like a sterling rating, so
Yeah,
that's
no,
when
he
started
hates
removing
you.
people.
Yeah.
So
4, 3, 2,
Got 4 stacks of
1.
Forging Strike right now.
nice.
Yeah, I see that.
Next one for sure.
Oh,
Yeah, he taunted finally. Like they finally, our died like immediately, and theirs was like getting kind of slowly picked down.
dude, I shit you not. That the purple ball made its way over there, and it hit the very first DPS.
Of course.
Our group has a problem with that.
Not
Not
that,
constant.
not that bad.
Not like I said, not constant, but every now and again, just people stand there and get hit in the face with a ball. And
Me
it's like,
only melee hitting my ad. That's good, right? That's what you want.
that's perfectly acceptable.
Yeah. Yeah, no.
I mean, as long as one of them dies, you.
Yeah, I guess.
'Cause in all honesty, on
Well, they're
normal,
they're
really
both
it's gonna-
alive.
1.
Well, never mind then.
Beware.
I was gonna say, because on normal, like, if you can kill one, then you're still pretty set, because the other one's gonna die rather rapidly. But you
No.
got both of them up. It's gonna be, you're gonna have a bad time.
I'm actually gonna taunt the boss though, and just let this other ad just smack me in the back. In the side. I can pull the side off. Gotta soak this. I'm also out of survival, so
4, 3, 2, 1.
we taunt him back. Which one of these healers doesn't suck? That one definitely sucks. Alright, well my ad
Fuck
finally
this
died.
fucking
I'm gonna
spider.
rest this tank healer. Oh, we can't because we used it on something.
Probably using a failed DPS.
4,
I can imagine.
3, 2, 1.
Because it's like pug healers have a really bad habit of like resing the first person that drops, which is a
Yeah.
terrible idea.
Yeah.
By the way, Corey, what are you
Four.
doing right now?
3, 2,
+6? Did you just not feel like putting in effort?
I'm on my Shadow Free.
I
Use
don't think you know how
overpower.
hard it is for DPS to get into groups. It's like,
Yeah.
someone just asked for 2K. I'm like, yeah, I just got back to the game. Not retarded.
If you don't have a 4,000, rating and, 970 plus item level, you're not getting into this +5. It's fucking ridiculous.
Like, yeah, if you didn't waste your fucking life on a +20C, yeah, no invite for you.
Not happening.
Oh, will the mage move? Oh my god.
Well, this is actually probably going to be pretty cancer.
Well, our entire raid is dead, and
Four,
also at half health. I'm just gonna wipe this shit.
1.
Because we've got an upper Kara, and the two things that we've got besides me for DPS are both melee.
I did more healing than the blood DK. That's not right.
Oh, dude. At least like a masochist, like me and Nip and the rest of us were a couple of weeks ago when we took 3 melee into upper Kara.
Well, I'm going to be the only one on the ads, which is going to fucking suck.
Wait, was I there for that?
Pretty sure you were.
Yeah, I think I was healing that.
You were.
Yep, that happened. That was fun. Nani?
Yeah, I'm gonna give this one more shot. If I don't actually get into a group, or if they don't get a group that's actually gonna be able to do anything on this one, I'm probably just gonna, I don't fucking know, go do anything else with my life.
See, I should be farming on my rogue, but I'm actually having such a good time watching this.
I'm probably gonna do some farming on my druid starting Wednesday.
Yeah, I'll hop over on my rogue, just let me know when you're gonna do it, and I'll help you farm some.
Sure. Biggest thing for me right now is I've been kind of irritated because it's snowed and it's like been below like 20 degrees pretty much every day this week.
Oh, it snowed for you. That's nice.
It
Oh.
finally snowed.
Oh, dude, when it's like, I live down here in Georgia, and they told us it was gonna snow here. They said, oh, it's only gonna be an inch, and then we got blindsided by 10,
Mm-hmm.
and then we were out power for like 3 days.
Yeah, we honestly we normally don't really like not have snow for the season, but I think
Four,
this is like the third
3,
time it's snowed
2,
in total.
1.
So
Snow never bothered me. It's just all the ice that comes with it.
See, snow bothers me because I'm the one who has to shovel it. So
I'd say it doesn't bother me because I don't have to shovel it here because we live in an apartment building. But the bigger problem is the fact that I have to put on like 2 layers of clothes to go outside to walk our dog.
1.
So, Reeves, why don't you just go and get like a big can of gas and just like lather whatever you're like supposed to shovel with gas and just light it on fire?
good idea.
Oh, we got one dead to the laser. Was the person doing no DPS? Oh, he's got like 80k, so
There was one person like standing there for a good like 45 seconds.
I think that's the raid leader's friend, Carrie. I'm not sure. Either way, he's a fucking dumpster fire.
So we're gonna start calling people, like, I know that Carrie is what you usually refer to them, but like, can we just like call them Carrie, like Carrie Fisher the entire time?
Oh my gosh. I mean, she is dead, so I guess.
Shots fired.
Oh man, that reminds me of that Terry Shivo is kind of alive. That fucking Family Guy
Dude,
song.
their ad is at 80%. Wow.
They are not putting in any effort if the ad's at
I
80.
think they're all like on my ad or something. Like, what?
This currently sucks right now. Whatever fucking server the guy who's got this keystone is on has got me at like 240 MS.
3, 2, 1.
Look at that big hit.
Which means I'm spending a large portion of this fight praying that spells get cast.
So I'm not
Comes
gonna
the rumor.
like jinx myself, but like the last like raid we were in, every single time we would start at like a raid boss, my ping would jump up like 150 to 200. It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
It's a lot better than it was. Like I've been stable actually about 40 to 50.
Well, it's only for this. I think I'm on a like oceanic server.
Yeah, that would explain it then.
That happens a little more frequently than I would like. Oh, don't pull the boss, please. Not with those ads still up.
I think this guy's gonna take him back.
Who will get it?
I did. Cool guy.
3, 2, 1.
Oh, it's up to 380 now. Jesus Christ.
My fucking healing druid just ran out to eat it, which I guess is okay. It doesn't do that much for healer, I guess. But
Yeah, that's a really bad habit to get into.
yeah, it doesn't do that much to really matter on normal. But yeah, I've seen the real difficulties. It's
Yeah, I was gonna say pull that old mythic and watch what happens.
My fucking pet decided to pull. Good fucking job.
so
you
mine's
ass.
dead, or just about. Let's see what the other one's at. Oh, actually, it's like 30%, 50%, whatever.
3, 2,
No, yeah, 30%. Here
You
comes
made
the
almost got it.
laser. Hyper speed buff, guys. We'll need it.
four, 3, 2, 1.
Wait, why the fuck am I picking up haste as a sub rogue? As any rogue, actually.
Because you're a scrub and you should feel bad about all the choices you make the day that you've decided to wake up and get out of bed.
Well, damn, just questioning your life, Rubes.
There's not a lot of questioning to be done there. The answer's always no.
1.
You have a thought, it's probably safe to say no, huh?
This is gonna get rough. This is gonna get rougher because we don't actually have someone with a less too.
4, 3, 2, 1.
If I get quarantined again, I'll fucking kill myself.
Oh, there goes
Promises,
two.
promises.
Oh, I got quarantine again.
Means you
Sick.
can't keep making those, like, you can't make those promises, man, and not follow through.
Watch me.
Maybe he's just a cat.
Oh, we actually did it. What the hell?
What do you actually do?
We killed the curator.
Oh, good job.
Well, I was a little concerned because we were doing it with, like, 2 melee and me, but
Well,
yeah,
I know
no,
you were
we
definitely were not being too
objective.
objective. Yeah.
Hank decided to pull the dude on the ledge. Okay. Not that we need him, but okay.
The main thing is at least you're making progress.
1.
Yeah, however, we're about to go do the shade. And, if it's Flame Wreath in the melee, then we're just gonna get fucked.
I'm gonna start playing Johnny Cash for you.
Ring of Fire.
Yeah.
Flame Wreath is so fun with pugs.
Yes.
It may not be that bad. These guys seem like they're not as retarded as the last group I was running them with.
Give it a second.
4,
I said not as, we'll see.
1.
If nothing else, the healer's definitely better, because they didn't fucking go Udem on that last fight.
Normally that's just whether people are getting hammered or a spamming issue, and I could really buy it either way, honestly.
Okay, well I'll pick up the rat then. That'll let me move and channel. One complaint I will have about every fucking group that I've done so far is the fact that the fucking tanks decided that they're just gonna like pull without a timer.
4,
Oh yeah, dude, that fucking drives me crazy.
1.
Without timers?
Hey. Boys here. We did it.
I'd like to pull timers.
No.
Hear that?
Okay, that's how it works. God damn it.
The Legion is in its death throes. Time to put our boots to their throats.
First ability. Guardian
Return to
image.
Zendikar and prepare to strike the killing blow.
Oh boy. It's probably wipe.
What are you doing again?
Harkoi.
The heart
Oh, actually no, the
Argus
ghost
lies
went the non-shit
below
way,
us.
thank god.
The power behind the Legion's infinite armor.
Fuck.
So much agony here. So many voices. It's nearly overwhelming. I can feel the energy urging us forward.
So fucking dead.
Lost. The end is upon us. Let's all
Grievous
fight
is so fun.
Yep. Oh dear.
Shit, we got a fucking ghost now. This is GG.
So yeah, Flame Wraith blew us up.
Oh, yeah, I kind of seen that coming.
Are we still trying to deal with this shit?
Biggest problem right now is the tank is not really doing much to die.
Oh, we got all three of them because I have a bad tank. This will be fun.
So the tank gonna sit there and like waste like 2 minutes trying to solve the boss just to die, huh?
I wouldn't really mind too much if the tank was actually like if it was at like the last, I'd say like 5%, but it was at like 10%. So you, oh, I'm sorry, it was at 15%. You're not going to be able to finish that as a tank by yourself.
Oh hell no.
Plus, it's also a paladin tank, so it's
Oh,
already
double.
pretty, yeah, it's already pretty iffy. However, I picked up the rodent of usual size, which means that I'll actually be able to cast while moving. I was surprised the healer didn't pick it up. But yeah, it was our fucking hunter that did it because, you know, Demon Hunter Havoc has to move for some godly reason.
Fell rush.
The thing about it though is Federation isn't even a part of their main rotation anymore.
Can be, but it doesn't.
I mean,
usually.
it's like less than 2% damage if you do try to incorporate it. But
Unless
it's
you
like
have the
not
boots.
fucking worth it. Might as
you're-
well. If
so
you don't
my-
have the ring, just kill yourself.
I mean, that's what my Demon Hunter
That's-
has, but that's the reason I stopped playing him.
That's pretty much what it turns into. If you don't have the ring, then it's just so wonky to play. It's crazy. It's what
Yeah.
Sagi was telling me.
Yeah. Well, it's because the ring gives you a steady, like, generation.
It's still
for,
RNG based,
your-
honestly, too.
It's steadier.
Yeah.
But I'll,
That's kind of the same thing with like Fury with the pants. It smooths your entire rotation out so much.
it's actually how it feels using the tunic and the shoulders for Brewmaster as well. Like, it just... They're not mandatory because they don't offer damage reduction, but the reset on, like, Breath of Fire is always really nice because it means that I have stuff to do.
Please use Mass Grip, your blood DK, for love of Christ. God damn it. Fuck me.
The way Reeves said
Even I
that,
have
was, like,
standards, Reeves.
the way Reeves said that, like the world was gonna end and like all existence was gonna be wiped out if he didn't.
Well,
It's
it's,
so
a,
funny.
it's like, okay, so I think I don't know if I was telling Chrono about it, but I was running, like, for the ally group, we were pugging a Demon Hunter tank. The fucker did not use their long range interrupt or their mass interrupt on the ads ever. They basically just stood there and did nothing and disappointed in their ancestors.
That's
But,
That is fucking awesome.
and
Like-
I was pissed the entire time, actually.
good.
So I was sitting there and I was like, "You're a demon hunter. Can mass interrupt? Can mass oh goddamn.
You get, like, stuff for interrupting, too.
Yeah,
It's good for you.
you do. Well, they don't have arcane torrents, ally. They just get their sigil for the AoE, and it gives them nothing, but it's just a mass interrupt.
I fucking love cheat death, holy shit.
Oh yeah, the like from what I was actually seeing, like Limit and like Method and everybody else would like was like stacking nothing but, like Fury Warriors and like Rogues and stuff for like progression in Mythic.
I'm
Like
actually surprised to
Rogues.
see the Furies finally come back.
It's never been
Nah,
that bad.
It's the thing about it is it's viable, but it's not like normally how it is, where like the gear gets
holy
to the point
fuck. I'm
where
sorry, get on
the
the
gear
ground.
gets to the that's cool, dude. Where the gear gets to the point where like your enrage is up 100% of the time. Like you still have small intervals every once in a while where it's not up, and it's a major thing when it's not up. And it just really depends on the fight itself. Like these fights don't really like a lot of these fights are like not really too melee friendly, honestly.
Oh, that's annoying.
Hank actually,
You
you
know.
actually gave me assist.
So the rodent of usual size, you can't use it and a pet. You're a
Yeah.
warlock. I did not know that. It's disappointing.
That's funny. Good coding, Blizzard.
No real reason. It just treats the rodent like your pet for some reason. So
Spaghetti.
I like spaghetti.
What's your code?
Yeah, I'm a big like pasta, like spaghetti type of fan myself, but I like normally like real spicy food more than anything really.
My husband's mom is Thai, so I get Thai food.
Oh, dude, you're so lucky.
Yeah, always amazing. Ugh, the tank. No.
The fuck?
Yeah, Thailand's one of the places I would love to go visit at some point.
This fucking demon hunter playing like the other build and not demonic with tier 21, and he's dead. Please kill the boss. One Shadow Priest now.
I'm a Shadow Priest.
Not a good Shadow Priest. I thought you were just a Shadow Priest because you're black, dude.
It's racist.
Why did he res the demon? Oh, the demon hunter's not releasing now, right?
Dude, I feel so bad for you. Like I was informed just how bad Shadow Priests have it as far as like gear dependency went.
It's like if you don't have 14k haste, just kill yourself. That's how it
pretty
is.
much. You don't get like a jillion haste. You might as well hang it up, basically.
It's like if you don't have Sifu's or the bell, that also kill yourself too. So fun.
The guy who's like
Legendaries.
not even here just clicked OK on the right. Oh, I guess he's close enough.
Guy who's not there clicked OK on the radio. Yeah.
I mean, he showed up like a couple seconds later, so I was like, okay.
He just like hit OK, so they wouldn't boot
God
him.
damn
So he
it.
could go take a piss.
All right. Why do we have 5 marks? That's what I want to know.
5,
I was kind of wondering the same thing.
2, 1.
Wait, 5 what?
On Vermothers, so we got 5 marks.
They
Your
got
group
this,
is terrible.
Oh god.
they got the
Oh,
the
tank,
marks,
stop
like,
moving, dumbass. God.
They got the marks assembled in an X, basically, the skull in the center, and then like the X box triangle on the outskirts of it.
So pretty much like ours from the sounds of it.
No, but we don't have 5 marks.
They've got 5. You've got.
Actually, we have. There's. No, it's not a mark. Yeah, so 5, yeah. So, and the tank isn't even like
Okay,
a mark either. It's like, what?
It's like
no, I missed what you said. I thought there was just a normal amount. Like they've got.
They have
all
like
marks.
1, 2 on the
Like-
sides as well. It's like, what are you
it's like
doing?
they have our normal setup with the skull and the 2 symbols, and then they got 2 on the opposite sides of where like everybody else stacks.
Maybe
not
they
the
think that
tanks.
necrotic embrace is still a thing.
I don't know.
I got
don't know.
nothing.
Oh, and healer's about to die.
So the
Oh,
demon
man.
hunter in this ally guild just got the soul of the slayer, the double like the double like talent ring. That's not the ring he wanted.
Yeah, I bet.
Actually, for Havoc it gives him first blood, and for Vengeance it gives Fallout.
I think it's
Fallout-
okay. It's just, it's, not.
First, yeah.
It could have
like-
been much worse.
It used to be better with tier 20 of the ring, now it's just like fucked up.
It still could have been like way worse though.
I mean, I have like the talent ring on my rogue. It just keeps me in like a rotation wheelchair.
I have the,
Rotation.
I actually have it on my warlock right now. The 2 talent ring it gives me an execute, since it gives me the death's embrace. That's about it.
One thing that kind of annoyed me about subtlety is having to have your eviscerate buff up before you drop your death from above line shadow dance.
Yeah, because you want to have that buff.
You only need to for AoE. This fucking tank needs to move the boss from these crystals. Jesus Christ.
I thought it just straight buffed death from above though.
Nah, it only buffs the eviscerate from it, but you don't really
Ooh.
need it.
Oh, the other tank's dead. That's what
Small target.
happened.
What happened?
Our either healers or tank are bad, but maybe
I
both.
can answer the question of which one is bad in my group, because we just had the healer stand there and get meleeed by the king on the chest trash.
Why are so many people getting misery? Wow.
I just don't understand how we died. Like what?
Did the other tank get misery and get hit by something?
I don't think it hit anything on that. Like we were just standing there the entire time. Once he figured out that you don't have to fucking run back and forth like a retard.
You surrender to the merest
Yeah, like
Well, on
you-
normal you can just stack on each
But
other.
it's exactly what we're doing. We're just sitting there. We're not moving.
like
The
as
DBM
hard as
says
this
taunt,
fight-
I press taunt.
Yeah, like literally all you have to do is just like rather stack on top of each other or like hoof one hoof the other person the other hoof and that's it.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
mean that's we don't even
Range
have to
8
do
was all
that.
he would really need, but yeah, on normal you can just stack and hug. It doesn't hurt anything.
Makes
Dude,
it
I'm sorry, because
dead.
you're going to be doing Coven next.
I know. Like this will get down, I think, but Coven's gonna be
That's-
fine. I mean, Coven isn't too bad on normal either because there's no storm, right? So
It's still pretty god awful because people are going to fuck up something. They're going to get hit by the flamethrower, or they're not going to kill the ads fast enough.
No, don't say
Or all
things
of
like that. That
or all
won't
of them are
happen.
gonna- or all
No,
of them
that
are
won't
gonna hug
happen.
for Golganath and they're going to die to lightning.
No, everyone
Or
will
the
dodge all the
Narganon walls are
mechanics.
gonna-
They're gonna dodge all the mechanics. They're gonna multi-dot properly. They're
I'm
gonna.
I'm gonna break out with some Benny Hill in
Okay,
a second,
after-
dude.
I have to ask, did you when did you decide that you were gonna get Stockholm syndrome, and how do we break you out of it?
Everything's okay. I love pugs. Love my pugs.
I'm a good little girl. Just start rocking back and forth and shit.
And he says I'm special.
I'm sorry. I'm
I'm
sorry that I
pretty.
can't help you, man. They're gonna
like-
fuck it up, and you're gonna hate your life in about 10 seconds.
He's gonna like whip out with some lipstick and shit, be like I'm pretty, and start like caking it on.
Right.
Or poor Chrono. Again, I'm surprised how well this 10 has gone.
Almost done with this 13,
Pull
but the
this
tank
up.
went full retard and tanked the boss in the crystals.
That's pop.
Lucky.
Ugh.
So the healer tried to face tank both the Force Novas and he got wrecked.
Wow.
And he was also like not healing himself and he had like 5 previous stacks for like 10 seconds.
See how this goes.
Fuck me. The healer
5,
wasn't up here, so I died
4,
because I had
3,
stacks of
2,
Grievous.
1.
Healer's a monk too, so there was really no reason for them not to be here.
Like one of the like passive ability classes in the game. They're not even there to heal.
We have a good, our best healer in this raid is a Disc Priest too. So it's not even like
Well, this tank is also an idiot because he just called for a B-res. The only B-res. I'm dead.
he's good.
I can't res myself.
What's funny about this is this priest has like been out healing like everyone pretty much this whole time.
I know, like it's a good Disc Priest.
Like it's one thing on this fight, but he's just been wrecking everyone. Like, start.
Oh, I see what the problem is. The healer's not really making sure that everybody's fully healed up, so they're gonna be dying to the dot when they run when they go across. I think that's what happened to me.
Maybe.
Fuck. I should have popped my lock rock, but I thought I was okay. I thought the healer was behind me. Why do I have faith in anybody? It just disappoints me. Hey, you don't get to say anything. You're the one that's sitting there trying to tell me that you're gonna have a good time on Coven.
I'm having a great time already. I'll have an even better time on Coven.
I mean, if you're a masochist, you're in business, then right?
God, healer, please heal.
Tank's about to die. He's about to die. Ooh.
If you have
I
a
got
disc
him
race,
up.
though, you guys should be pretty good to go.
It blew like a bunch of cooldowns on it.
Like, to give you an idea, dude, this disc race is doing 36% of the overall healing right now.
There's like a holy priest who's like a real priest, and then there's... Is there anyone else? Is it just the three of them?
There's this disc priest is doing 34.8.
Yeah,
Then the next closest to him is this holy paladin doing 17.8, and then after that it's this holy priest doing like 12.7.
The Holy Priest should definitely be winning a lot of this fight.
Yeah, he should be doing a lot of things. That's the thing.
And Disc is amazing on this fight, but
Still, though.
Well, yeah, it keeps the shielding definitely helps because it stops people from taking the damage, but you guys are still gonna get hit by some stuff. So general healing should still belong to the Holy Priest.
But yeah, this disc priest is like pretty much solo healing this.
oh, we got really DPS dead.
Yeah, that demon might have dropped really quick. No, you're good, dude.
I want to kill this, and then I'm probably gonna log out for the night.
Think about messing around in Battlefield 1 somewhere. I just got the map pack. They had the map pack for like $15 for the pass.
Nice. Up again, I'll actually switch my single target build.
Probably gonna have to, actually.
Right? Oh. Put this guy up. Ouch! That's pain. Yep, I'm dead.
Yep.
I don't even know if it'd do me much good anyways. It's not me that's really dying until this asshole does. I like how the healer that's doing nothing is also like totally Maybe they don't understand how the debuff works. Maybe they're just blowing out all their mana on people who can't be healed and being like, why isn't it working?
That's exactly what's happening. I'm like watching them do it. Like they're literally. Oh, there goes one. But I've sat there and watched the Holy Paladin just like dump heals into a person with the debuff. It doesn't do anything.
Honestly, that probably explains a good portion of it right there.
Yeah.
Fuck.
I think I'm satisfied with the 13.
Yeah, it was kind of the same feeling on my shaman, where I was just like, I got a 14 done, and I was like, I'm good.
Alright. This.
Yeah.
It's like what? It's like 8 hours away from reset? Yeah, I'm good.
Come on, healer. I got 5 stacks. This is not good.
Sounds like you need some help.
A little bit. Probably wouldn't also hurt for this tank to actually get down here, because he's not pulling and we're wasting time and it's about to stabilize the portal. Yep, I'm interrupting. Whew. Jesus Christ.
I'll use my.
Your bags look like mine, dude.
Yeah, it's bad.
Like it looks like a thrift store puked in mine.
I got a second tab of trinkets, though. I mean, that should. I have a lot more in the bank.
That's always make fun of my dad because he likes to hold on to everything, and I just like look at his garage one time, and I was like, man, it looks like a thrift store puked in here.
Right.
Why do I keep getting this goddamn ring?
What's
I
the
gotta-
delay on the stream?
Kind of decent because it's YouTube and they tend to have a decent delay.
Mm.
Yeah, I'm like 10% like on a boss behind what he's actually experiencing.
Yeah, but that's because like Twitch doesn't let you stream in 4K, so.
Oh, no, that's no big deal, dude. I was just saying.
Yeah, that's why I do it here instead of Twitch where the delay isn't as bad.
Switch is gay.
So are you.
Twitch is
You
great.
choke on
man.
enough white stuff, Corey, that you basically should be white on the inside.
How do you think I get all my porn nowadays? I just go to like the IRL
What do you
section
think,
of Twitch.
Echo?
All
Gosh,
the
so cute.
titty streamers.
Best kind.
That's softcore porn.
Hey
Please
man,
Right at.
it's like
Corey definitely puts the soft in soft core.
Yeah.
A button for.
So somebody got Destiny 2.
Wow.
So
And he wants me to play with him even though I stopped playing.
Is it?
did you tell him to
Is
get
it
his
cute?
money back?
Yeah,
Was it
right.
Kira?
No.
Let's assume it's true.
I saw him on it.
Did you tell him to get his money back or her money back?
I mean, I have Destiny 2, but I got it with my graphics card, so I can't get my money back. Never played it anyways.
Did you just try to sell the code?
Should have.
That's
Then,
what I
but
would've
then
done.
someone else would have to have it, and it's just not fair. They wouldn't know,
Oh, I don't give a shit if they're dumb enough to buy it. Fuck it, take their money.
right?
So let me guess, Destiny 2 is just as bad as Destiny 1?
No, it's worse.
It's worse actually.
How is that possible?
You know.
the
'cause-
Activision cucked it up.
Yep.
Imagine basically they took away the loot dragon completely.
I
Like
didn't
all
know they had one, to be honest with
well before guns could roll randomized mods, which kind of gave you that dragon to chase. But now all guns are finite, so like once you get them once, it's like okay, well I'm done with this. Like give you an idea. I paid full $60 for it, right, dude? In 2 weeks, I was at max light level 305, could not get any higher, end of story, and had everything I wanted. It was just ridiculous.
Okay, if you want to hear about something that's absolutely the most fucking retarded thing I've ever heard of, I will tell you the story of a Steam game. I did not buy it, but I did watch someone stream it.
Which one?
It's called Bubsy. Okay,
I know exactly what you're talking about.
okay. Now here's the thing.
You play as
The
a cat.
The game is worth, on Steam, they're asking $30 for it. Anyone who plays it beats it in under an hour. It has 14 levels with 4 boss fights. No, I'm sorry, 3 boss fights.
How do you spell Bubsy? With a Y
EU.
or an S?
Man,
Bubsy,
fuck.
Bubsy
Bubsy.
Twofer, or Bubsy the
Is
Woolly
it-
Strike Back.
Well,
That's it. That is it.
Is it the one where you play as a cat and you got the
Yes.
exclamation point? Yeah.
That's who Bubsy is. But they made a new game and they sold it for $30. Beat it in under an hour and get your
Sale.
refund.
We're 15.
Yeah, you could.
Wow.
It's not even worth that. It's not
Wow.
even worth more than
A
$5.
good game. I better
It
invest.
is always a fucking meme.
I watched
Yeah.
I watched somebody play it and they beat it in 58 minutes, the entire game. What makes it even worse is the fact that every level has a checkpoint
5,
every about 10
4,
steps.
3,
Is that the one where you keep
2,
saying like pilot's
1.
license over and over? Some shitty joke that's
Only if you
repeated
bump
over
it
and
up.
over?
It's only if you bump it up to the actual like Bubsy meme for like his catchphrases. Otherwise, like he won't. Like it's. I think the default he doesn't say a whole lot.
So I
If you
think I
throw it
saw
too-
like Donkey play it and like
Yeah,
he was
If
making
you
fun
throw-
of them saying the pilot's license shit.
Yeah, I think that's what I
yeah.
said.
If you
Bubsy.
that one Like that one, legitimately, if you bump it up to Bubsy, he will not fucking stop talking. Like
great.
every step, he says something.
That's one of them games that they were just like, well, if we can fuck like 10 people out of their money, we'll make our money back plus some.
Apparently not, because you can refund it. Because that's Steam's policy is I think you can't have it for more than 2 hours before you can't get a refund. You can beat it in that, like under that.
They're probably counting on those like extremely bad players.
You can't count on it much because it's literally
People
just a
who
run
just
forward.
don't understand to abuse the refund policy.
Maybe, but it
Yeah, more than likely.
I was legitimately pissed when I saw how much they were asking for and how much time it did. For $30, I expect at least a 2 to 3 week playtime.
Man, remember Bad Rats? I used to like
Oh,
send
Jesus
everyone
Christ,
to fucking
why?
piss them off.
You know they made a sequel, right?
Yes.
Have any of y'all played that? Any of y'all played that one game that you play the piece of toast and your whole like
I Am
I am bread.
yeah.
No,
That's
what
actually
game is that?
fun to watch because that's actually fun to watch people play because they can get really fucking frustrated trying to
No,
play.
I like
with
watching
Brad.
Getting Over It, just seeing like Twitch streamers
Dude,
play it.
I was thinking about buying. I actually played the game that apparently that was made after
Yeah,
I worked the
co-op.
other day. No, it's not co-op. It's there's a game that's
Oh,
like
the
just like
pony?
it's called like Sexy Minor, I think.
Oh,
What the
Sexy
hell?
Minor, huh?
It's like the same game, just like from like 50 years ago, and it's really awful. But like
like-
that, like the guy even like
think-
mentions it in the like description for the game that he based it off that.
I think
Sexy
as
Minor.
far as I can tell, like I watched people play I Am Bread, and it looked fun to watch, not fun to play.
You think I Am Bread is bad? Like Getting Over It is like taking that shit up to fucking 11. It's like the whole game is just one map, and like you can sometimes fuck up so badly that you go back to the beginning of the game. It's fucking amazing.
I think the other game I watched watching people play that was kind of similar-ish was like Octodad.
I'd
I
play
like just
that too.
play Octodad. It's pretty fun.
Octodad, Deadliest Catch. Like
There's only
watching
one,
two
yeah.
people play, Octodad, Deadliest Catch is the best thing ever. Because every time you succeed at something, it switches who controls what limbs.
That's great.
It is amazing.
One of the games that I found weirdly actually entertaining when I played it was I can't really think of the name of it, but like you roll around and you collect stuff. And eventually, you start collecting like
Oh,
buildings.
Katamari.
Katamari
Damacy.
Damacy.
Yes, that shit was so addictive.
Da, 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 da. There. That's all you're getting. Like, I don't want to think about that too hard because I don't want that stuck in my brain for the rest of the night.
You've already fucked that up for me, so thank you. Appreciate
You're
it.
welcome. It's like the DuckTales theme. Once you think about it, it's gonna play through your brain.
Everyone's like playing the VR story shit. It's pretty funny.
Actually, as a random one-off thing, if you haven't seen the new DuckTales, go watch it. It's great. Hilarious. David Tennant as Scrooge McDuck was the best choice they ever had. Also, they characterize the shit out of the actual nephews. It's like, they have character. They're not just, like, duplicates that run around with each other.
It just seemed like more like plot devices, like before, where they were just kind of like, it's convenient to the plot. They would like incorporate them. Otherwise, they just kind of just statues.
This is real, actual people. Like, they made them real people. Webby is actually interesting. Mrs. Beakley is funny. It's great. Like, it was, like, watching it, I laughed the entire time in, like, a 40-odd minute video.
Alright, well this time the tank died and I popped all my cooldowns and got him up before we wiped and I died, so...
Did you win?
I mean,
don't
we haven't
think
lost
you guys are
yet.
gonna beat Varinothras. I don't know. I don't think
How
you
can
guys
you
have the
guys
DPS.
fail at, like,
You know what makes it worse?
did you link your stream in,
Yeah, it's there.
Yeah, I've been sitting here watching it for like 45 minutes or so.
I'm gonna go take a look at this, because I wanna see the fail on screen.
I don't know. I don't know if you have the DPS for it.
It's almost
makes
dead.
it worse. What makes it worse is they have 2 warriors and they're still just like failing this bad.
Where's your, oh, I see your berserk timer, you've got like a minute. What's his health at?
5% now, and there's 5 seconds left in the berserk, so... we'll find out.
It ain't gonna
You
happen.
said
I'm
you
dead.
got 50 seconds left on berserk.
Yeah, well that's because you're on a delay.
Yeah,
Now
I
he's
thought-
one-shotting people.
Yeah, no.
He has
it's
25
probably-
million health, but you know, there's 2 healers, 1 healer, and we're wiped.
How?
Here, let me just
So god
start this
awful.
up. There we go.
Yeah, I'm watching your stream now, so
About to get way better.
I like that he has a wreath on his horse.
Make sure you turn
Yeah,
your
I
sound
thought
on
that was
after we
pretty
wipe.
good,
It's important.
Oh, that was a pretty good touch.
Wait, did you say reload after you wipe?
No, turn the sound on after we wipe.
Okay. Look, you guys are. Yeah, I'm seeing where it is now. Wow, this is on a real long delay.
Yep.
Oh, I know why you started wiping because she did the soft enrage where she threw out the shadow debuff.
Probably.
Yeah.
And we hit the hardened rage after, so
Yeah, well, you hit both of them really, because
We're
like
champs.
the shadow debuff is like supposed to be the last thing that happens right beforehand, because that means you're about to fucking. Oh, you guys failed it. Like, you tripped at the finish fucking line.
yeah, I know. It was great.
0.5 fucking percent.
Perfect. Like, that's what I was gonna do like 45 minutes ago when I said that.
I know. I had it open for Coven, but like I think it's ready for now.
Nice. Good music choice there.
Yeah, that's what I was saying a minute ago. Put some Benny Hill on to get the Coven.
God. Looking at your overall DPS though, like there's
some
only
of them
one
are good.
person who's like there's only 2 people who are under you, and that's the tank and or the other tank and like the disc priest, which is right, but that
I mean, the
you got
mage and
700k for most everybody else. You should still be able to.
Did you see those
Jesus
heals though?
He's got on damage right now. He doesn't have it on.
no, the
healing.
heals is in the bottom right.
Bottom right.
Oh, I see. Oh yeah, no, like I said, I expected disc priest would be topping it out because their shields qualify.
Oh yeah, I'm not surprised about that.
Fuck it.
I don't know.
It's just everyone else is just horrible.
That
They
holy priest
are-
is absolute garbage. Jesus Christ.
If those
I know,
guys were
right?
any fucking worse, I'd suggest that you decide to take the cyanide pill.
I just say pick a rock up, start doing my favors. What I say.
No, just end your own. Don't kill them. They deserve to live with their shame and failure.
Yeah, you be doing them a favor, honestly.
Dark Passage. You haven't turned in a quest.
I know. Like I just got the last part of it today, so like from this raid.
Yeah, I'll probably pick it up soon. I know it's the shortcut for normalism. The one that lets us go to what's
K or something like that's his last name. And,
Yours to finish?
2, 1.
Wait, why are you still sitting there, dude? Sorry, on your stream you're still sitting like waiting patiently.
this is why people can never actually do shit.
I wish you all the luck in the world. See, I like the fact that you know to take him just where he stands. It's so little rude. I don't... Like, it's easier to pick him up where he's at instead of, wow, they dropped that totem early. Like, you should always save that for when you think someone's gonna die. But, well. What's that little purple circle off to the side that you just moved? To the right of your character. Oh, so it tracks it that way, huh? Interesting. I was just curious. Yeah, no, that's... Yeah, I gotcha.
Yeah, I was gonna say, but if you're like ever in like a good revenge movie or whatever, kind of like Man on Fire, Koreans like know how to make really good revenge movies.
I watched like Train to Busan on Netflix. That was pretty good.
Yeah, that was pretty good actually.
Did they already blow Lust?
No.
I don't see the debuff on it. Okay.
Yeah, I just seen it pop.
There we go.
Yep, there it is.
Yeah, not popping Lost on pole. That's how pros do it.
Ira, you need to get on top of this, dude. You slip and start recruiting some of these people.
So what, I can actually have to... So we can literally have me finally yell and raid? Yeah, I'll pass. People
Like, you don't want
this
to end
with-
up like me and Mop.
I remember you and Mom. It was a lot of fun. For me, anyway. Oh no, you used to have the issue when you were running with the Hannah's group where you had the stress, dude. Because remember, they were the ones really pushing the hardest. Our group was sort of the fun, happy time. I made puns and jokes, and 10 was tanking with me, so I didn't really give a shit about my life because I was a druid, he was a DK. I remember the other group that I ran with where I actually was a little more hardcore. That one used to fucking kill me. Hopefully this time when we get into, like, raid though, we actually get on, like, Dorothy World Breaker and we down it, like, under, like, I would like sub 20 pulls if possible. Say if
Honestly,
possible.
It doesn't look too bad, honestly.
Okay, to help, like, kind of gauge why I'm so negative about, like, early mythic bosses, Goroth took us 128 pulls to kill him. The first time.
You have like 165 wipes for Goroth, so yeah.
Yeah. 128 for our first kill, though. Not 128 in total. Like, I'm just talking the first time the fucker died. So I'm automatically just already, like, assuming people are gonna be fucking toads and fuck us over. So I'm just like, please study the fight. Like, I'm not yelling at people and I'm not being rude, but every time someone's like, oh, it's gonna be easy, I'm like, no, just study the goddamn. Goroth was supposed to be easy. I think Argus took us a whole lot fewer wipes.
I'm sure we'll find out what that's about in a second. But, I mean...
Did you live? Yeah, he's still alive. No.
My whole... My whole thing is like people shouldn't be told to watch fights. You know, that's just comes with the nature of raiding.
I know, Chrono, people shouldn't be told to watch fights. If Chrono shows up knowing a fight and isn't winging it half of the time, I'm usually impressed. That's why I said some. Yeah. You literally almost, like, that was like almost a cut hair from being unfinished.
Yeah, I was gonna say that was like that's exactly the metaphor.
Jesus Christ, dude.
That's exactly the metaphor I was gonna use too.
Like, if y'all had failed any harder at that, Reeves would have been impressed.
Oh yeah, there you go. You just shift out and now you're back in. There you go.
You didn't get any gear? I'm sorry.
What's that neck that warrior get? I'm gonna be kind of upset if it's actually.
It's the
pretty high.
only neck he drops, I believe. The Riveted Choker of Delirium.
I was more referring like it's a Warforged, Titan Forged. Okay, I'm not too upset then.
I'm still a little pissed that I can't seem to get the right neck from the goddamn boss I want. So, about what, 5 hours later, you're gonna be done with this?
See if you can do this before reset, Chrono.
Yeah, no, right? That's the challenge. The challenge if you choose to accept it.
I will, so I will go ahead and say, I know we wanted to try and do it this week, but I don't know now. I think we might, at least on Thursday.
I mean, worst case scenario, I wouldn't kill us and have another week in heroic.
Yeah,
I
you
don't-
can funnel me gear.
No. You should have been here at the start of the expansion. No. You should have been here at the start of the raid.
Ugh, Sam's. Don't blame me. Kind of.
I'm blaming you.
Well, Reeves, we can't help it. You actually wanted to be something in life. I mean, you could always be like. you
Reeves
know,
doesn't want to be anything in life. Have you seen Reeves? His life goals are basically to not commit suicide by the time he's 30.
Damn.
No, I won't commit suicide. I'll just meme suicide forever. Until that awkward moment when someone's like, "Oh, hey man," and this guy I know actually killed himself, you know. So could you?
Reeves is gonna like. I was gonna say Reeves just like meme suicides till like that ironic moment pops up in his life.
And then like I'll be like, "Oh shit."
The irony in
I'll
Reeves'
just go
life is
back
that he was
and
not
meme
in
suicide
Civil
again.
War. Because you have nothing else to do right now. Hopefully they want to 3-tank this to make it easier. I said hopefully.
I'm just waiting for one of these DPS to charge in and just yell out, "I love pancakes."
Yeah, if you could actually get a third tank though, even on normal it does easy enough, like they can't fuck it up. I know. I was hoping for your benefit that it might.
Yeah.
Should be trying some.
Man, I feel like I don't really want to fucking do my garrison shit for the minion of Grumpus. Fuck that.
I already have that.
I swear, I looked at your gear and I thought that was the legendary trinket for a second.
Yeah, I know he's just got.
Yeah, the color scheme almost looks like it, right?
It's pretty similar, yeah. Agramar's conviction looks pretty similar. Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
I mean, to be honest, like Agrimar's is pretty shit for survivability. Cause like, oh, random full heals. That's gonna help tanks. Yeah, that's what all tanks want.
Believe it or not, Yeah, I was gonna say the
Like,
verse is pretty much
use
the only reason I want
Aman'Thul.
it. Well, if I had Aman'Thul, I would use it.
I was
Dumbass.
just that's like 4% verse, isn't it?
Close to it, yeah, if I recall. Honestly, even the like healing proc isn't that bad because sometimes it does save my bacon. But
It's just like random healing pots. Most of them just gonna be wasted.
yeah, it's random, so I'm not gonna say like I love it, but when it does happen, sometimes it has been kind and happened when I need it. Sometimes it's just the extra health you get from it that can be kind of nice too. So
Well, I mean, all they would have to do to make that trinket like pretty damn good is like, you know, once you drop below 30% health, then it triggers the heal or something.
the only problem with that, since it is the empowered Pantheon proc, you need other people to do it as well. So
That's true too.
I need my fucking Golganeth.
now, if the empowered proc was actually the verse and the other one was just like an on-use like ability, that might be kind of nice.
I
Give
mean,
it
like, if
two
it was an
minutes.
on-use full heal, then it would actually be good. No.
That's what I was gonna say. Give it like a 2-minute
Dumpster
cooldown. So, but once I get Aman'Thuls, I'm gonna trade out like my Arcana Crystal for that. And then I'm gonna take the Smoldering Bulwark, which I'm probably gonna start using when we do Variamothras.
Theoretically, the Arcano Crystal is actually like my second best in slot trinket outside of the Legendary and whatnot, and outside of the But you know the odds of getting one that's like a 960 or 970 is like next to nothing.
I've got an 880 and I'm still using that.
Yeah.
Like 880 is still pretty good. So.
The most practical.
Go ahead.
I was just gonna say the most practical trinkets for myself is the Convergence, unfortunately, and then like a real high end whatever the hell that trinket that Agrimart drops. Not Agrimart, Argus.
Golganeth.
Yeah.
Do you do like Nighthold Pugs just for like chance and converts?
Yeah, pretty. Yeah, that's what I've been doing. Just Nightheld Pug, like heroics. I actually got a hold of 895 one. I'm just trying to get like a Titan Forge one.
I mean, 895 should be like decent, probably better than, likely better than what you have.
Like, yeah, it really was, dude. Like, no bullshit. It, like, I had like a 940. I had a 940 Scourge Ring, right? Scourge Ring.
Yeah.
And it actually out DPS'd it by like 5 or 6%. It was stupid.
Good stuff, you know? Balanced trinket, really balanced.
Yeah, I'm hoping beyond hope that Blizzard's not just like, hey, let's put these really super over the top trinkets in these raids, and then like put nothing to counterbalance them in like 5 minutes.
And like, I mean, next expansion, I mean, sure, the Heart of Azeroth pieces can't Titan Forge, but like trinkets can and weapons can. It's just gonna be like really cancer or something like it's like some max level trinket that's broken as fuck.
Reeves, where are you at right now at the moment?
Is it in game or?
Yeah,
Sitting in the org.
Yeah, I'm just in the org.
Lovely. We're at an org actually, dude.
Look,
Just by the Great Father Winter.
Chrono, if this group sucked any harder, they'd make me feel ashamed.
Beware.
Like, I don't understand why you're doing this to yourself.
Give me your own for your money, right, Hyro?
It's not worth it. Like, your chance of getting a legendary from this is pretty fucking low, you get that right.
Better off just doing like Argus invasions, honestly.
I say
Better off now.
What the fuck's a Hearth Station?
Oh yeah, the new present.
Is it? I
Yeah.
got like a toy set.
It's a
Oh,
toy.
it's Alliance only.
No, there's a horde version.
Oh. How do you get it?
Go to the Christmas tree.
Yeah, I got a toy fucking...
You have to open all of them because it's in.
Yeah, I opened all of them. Like, I got something else. Oh wait, no, I saw something. One of them's fucking hidden here.
Yeah, it's called a hearth station for the ally and the horde.
Beware.
Is that your nomads running around there, Reeves?
Yeah.
how you doing, buddy?
I don't know which one you are.
I'm
Mage?
Pestilence, the undead rogue here.
No, I don't see you. Oh, there we go. Now I see you.
Oh, the Hearth Station.
Nice shoulders.
You just put it down and like.
I had to fuck with you a little bit, dude. Sorry.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, I didn't get my fucking Hearth Station.
Try
I
it
got
on
the
another
toy
character. I got it
Yeah.
on.
Should do that.
Honestly, it's kind of cool because it like fit here and you literally like push. You get like little interaction buttons, and you get to play through. Or it doesn't play through, but it actually has interactive stuff, sort of.
Oh, this poll's going really good, you know? Only like, how many people dead? 5. No biggie.
Is there ever really a wrong time to list on this fight?
I mean, like, if you have shit DPS, technically there is.
I was gonna say I'll stop them one ads, yeah.
Like, you can list after all the ads are dead. That's a pretty good meme.
This little Hearth Station thing is actually kind of cute.
Up, wait a minute.
Yep, here comes someone Thule. Gonna... Will this be white? Shit. Almost done casting. Oh, you poor thing, you have a Dark Sorrows relic. Okay, so yeah. I mean, like, Master of Shadows are bust, man. Avoidance is good shit on a tank.
Coming straight at you through the storms of Golgari.
It's fine, I mean, you'll just mildly die to full and Covenant.
The upside is the fact that you can solo, like Dima.
Kind of a moot point, huh?
Was it a DPS or just... No.
Feels like people are playing normal like it's fucking LFR. Jesus Christ.
You mean you actually have to do mechanics? So how many people... I see the whole raid dead on my end now. I'm sure he's gonna blame lag on why he wasn't doing his job.
It's a good one. I usually like to accidentally press Alt F4 when I fuck up. Oops. I was trying to hit my Alt F3 button. It's my main DPS cooldown.
Well, it doesn't look like you lost too many people.
So GG.
The music explains it all.
Gingerbread cookies, fuck me.
Would be my suggestion. Maybe you can find one that's at Coven. think I'm gonna log out for a while, guys. It's been fun. I'll be around probably for raid tomorrow, and that'll be about it. Aaron goes back to... Well, like I normally say, like I might be on before, but I may get on to check some stuff, but I'm not gonna be doing much Aaron off tomorrow.
Alright, dude.
I can find ones after Coven, you know.
You know, you say that, but, you know... This is a group at Coven.
Yeah, what the fuck? I didn't get it again. Oh, there's that. Oh.
I think the music's finally had enough of it. This reminds me of I was watching this dude do a review of this cover of this song that I really like, right? And one of the things he says, he goes, "Man, if this drummer keeps beating those drums any harder, he's gonna impregnate them."
Yeah, let me see where the fuck did I get this. Just it's apparently bugged. The quest hasn't been reset from last year, so you can only do it on like a 110 that hasn't done it last year for the Winter Veil present. Fuck me.
That is really lame.
I think my fucking Demon Hunter hasn't done that shit. Yeah. It's fucking autistic. Jesus Christ. This is why I don't play this game. I just play Path of Exile fucking 12 hours a day, try and get rich, but I fail fucking miserably.
Dude, Path, like, is so annoying. Like, I had to quit playing.
Really fucking fun though.
Oh, it's a blast, but it's just like, you know, the double wand build that they had where like
Oh, void
basically like,
batteries?
yeah, like I was running like double void battery, right? Not void battery. It's these two wands basically that increase. Hold on, let me log in. I'll just fucking tell you. It's been forever.
Oh boy, 3 healers? Are you... No, that's... Whoa. That's too little, clearly. Pugs need at least 7, man. Otherwise, just wipe all the fucking town. Oh, this fucking heroic Argus mount is pretty fucking disappointing. It's like something out of fucking BC or Wrath.
Riveting.
I haven't touched my fucking Demon Hunter in ages. Alright, I hope it works this time. Please work.
wands I was talking about reads like a cobra almost.
Yeah, I don't know all the builds in that game. I just kind of know very limited amounts.
Basically, the whole aspect of the build is to basically sacrifice your own health, and then there's that one
Oh,
ability that
Dark Pact? Yeah, Dark Pact's dead.
Yeah, see, I was running Dark Pact, right? And with a double wand Dark Pact, basically.
Oh, there you go. Okay. Yeah, they killed Dark Pact from self-healing Dark Pact.
Yeah,
It
see,
was
that,
OP.
yeah, that's what I was running before. It was Dark Pact, self-healing Dark Pact, right? But then, like, I would get caught in like that half frame where like my health shoots down, but the damage hasn't registered yet, and I would just get one shot, and I'm like, well, there goes like 6 hours. So I was like, no, thank you. It's wasted 6 hours.
Yeah, playing like AD Trickster. Yeah, it's pretty fucking fun.
Yeah, it's just once you get it to like high 80s, low 90s in the level, and then like you like have to grind for like fucking 8 hours for a level, and you die one time because some bullshit like half frame shit. It's ridiculous. It's like, oh, there goes like 8 hours of my life I'll never get back. That's what I have an issue with. If they would just get rid of the whole fucking death penalty, it would be so much better.
To fucking add an auction house so people can stop price fixing everything. It's fucking cancer. It's like people post like 40 chaos items for like 10C. Like, it's fucking cancer, and then you try to like buy from them, they never respond. Fucking AIDS, honestly.
Yeah, just terrible, honestly. Some people kind of like price gouged also. Like more than usual, honestly. Like there was this one guy that literally bought out like a specific item, the actual wands I was talking about, the Dark Path was around, and like reposted them for like triple what he bought them for. So he had like 60 of these wands posted.
Like, I've been trying to sell one item for like the past few days. It's gone from like 70 chaos to like 30. People keep price fixing it and just buying the low ones and putting them up higher.
It's fucking what was that? Berserkers, the warders, whatever the fuck they call them. The people. Yeah, the people that get the skill tree that gets berserker that gives like 40% more flat damage and take 10% more damage.
Yeah, that's Berserker.
Yeah.
Berserker's kind of shit. I mean, it's kind of like Mash now. Slayer's better. Because Ball Pack got nerfed, you don't have instant leech anymore in the game.
Oh, yeah.
So like, it's like Slayer's just better with like Calling Strike and everything.
I had a Slayer bleed whirlwind build also as well.
Yeah. I like my league starter was Slayer Cyclone. It's pretty fun.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to get a hold of that fucking, cause I got the scythe, I got a 6-link scythe that does the bleed automatically, right? And there's an axe that I want, but like people are like, hey, we want like fucking, this is not blessed orb, it was the big orb.
Like 3 different weapons for like rolling from Cyclone. It's like it's serious disfavor, which is fucking hard to get. Star Forge was even harder to get. It's like Nagama's flame.
What the hell is it's a two-handed axe. People were asking, not what was the big orb, not Chaos Sword, not Blessed Orb, what's the big
Exalted?
Yeah, they wanted like 10 exalted orbs for this fucking axe and auction, or trade, whatever thing you want to call it.
Axe is probably a serious disfavor. It's the only one I can think of that expensive. It's really good.
Oh, dude, it's like,
To your support gems and melee range.
oh yeah, dude, it's fucking like best in slot for. Like last time I played, at least it was best in slot.
Like depends on what kind of Cyclone you play. For like pure fizz, I think Starforge is the best.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's very true.
Series pretty good, just generally. But like for
It,
like I'm playing like fucking Zoph's Blood, the Avatar of Fire Cyclone. It's like best one is like Nagamu's Flame, and I have to use like Zoph's Blood, which is like 9 exalts. So I'm like, fuck.
Jesus.
Yeah, I'm just like farming now with like ED Trickster. I got like super lucky, and I got like 100 Chaos Weapon to drop for my ED Trickster. So I'm like, oh well, that's nice.
It's a drop in the bucket in the grand scheme of things, though. But I mean, hell, every drop can adds up eventually, right?
Yeah,
But
got like they're like 50C today. I got like some pretty good rare drops that like fucking plus 40 to all resists. Good shit.
what
Life.
is Necromancer still pretty fucking like OP right now still?
I mean, you mean like SRS Necro?
Yeah, like that fucking like
The Summon Raging Spirit? Yeah, it's still
Yeah.
OP. It's fucking boring as fuck. Like, I cannot. It's so boring.
yeah, I had one. I was like a 70 witch or something I was playing that actually I was doing that with, and it just like was stupidly like easy.
Like, I just like woke up, like, no, it was like some after time. I woke up, I'm like, oh, I went to like ProLab, looked at the Uber Lab. It's probably the worst fucking Uber Lab I've ever seen. There's like one dark shrine, and like it's at the very end. Like
Of course.
one dark shrine.
Of course it is.
It's like yesterday was great. Today's just fucking cancer. Like holy shit. But, like my ED Trickster is doing really well. He's at like 35k deeps. It's not bad, but you know, a lot of the shit I have just doesn't get simmed in path of building, which sucks.
I know that dark pack build I have in my Marauder. That's what it's called, Marauder Berserker. Like, dude, I would like be able to like shred like a 15, like a greater riff 15 or whatever the fuck you want to call it, like boss in like 6 seconds. It was stupid.
Even like fucking geared shit. Oh, see ya. That
Let her do.
like if you're fucking geared like shit, like you're just gonna melt bosses. It's insane.
What I would do is I would use a shield and a wand for like general purpose, like trash. And then when I got to the boss room, I would just like pop in there and like pop everything, and then just like melt the shit out of it.
Yeah, it's pretty fun.
Oh yeah, I figured they were gonna nerf that eventually, but that's what kind of irritated me is that when I was playing that, like I would sacrifice my health, and then the game would catch me in like that one frame where like my health was low, and then it's like one shot me, and like there goes 8 hours of progress I was making towards getting level 92. It just like would frustrate me, and I just said fuck this game eventually.
Yeah, I'm like stuck at 89 trying to like progress my Atlas. It's not fun. Like Jesus. I'm just not getting like red map drops. I get like a red map, and that doesn't give me any more reds. Just like stuck with the yellows, which gives no XP.
How did you progress your map actually?
Just fucking whatever dropped. Try to do maps that I've done. I have like I think I have like 63 out of like 157.
From my understanding, you actually there's a certain way you can do it where like you can like chain other maps to like the red maps and actually like upgrade them, and you could actually like make it work all other maps that like items would drop within the ring that you chain them to would actually drop an actual like the specific red map you had. So let's say if you had like the beach and like a couple others like near a red one, and then you like chain all those together to your red, all those drops that would normally drop on those maps would actually drop on your red one now, as long as you don't have any other red map within range of the one that you have all the other ones chained to. Because otherwise it would divide them between the two reds instead of just focusing on the single one.
Oh yeah, that. Yeah, I think I fixed that. It's just like whatever. I have to like buy the maps. I've just been lazy. I haven't bought like the maps I have completed.
Oh, they completely fixed that too.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been a minute since I've played
Ball
it.
pack getting nerfed means that I actually have to pay attention now. It's like so fucking broken before like ball pack.
Oh, dude, Valpak was like that was my bae, dude. When that shit first came out.
I was just like face tank, like everything. It was such a meme. It's like I've seen like people face tank Shaper with Volpack, even as like fucking beam, just stand there and not take any damage.
Yeah, no doubt. I was actually doing a last time I was playing, I was working on a block cat build, right?
Oh yeah, nice.
It was, yeah, it was actually really fun. It was like a max block charge build, you know?
Yeah.
It was like my like movement speed, like increased choice was like max block or charge block rather, or no, charge with shield charge, Jesus Christ. And then like attack speed, and then basically all the different like, you know, multipliers that would increase your attack speed. That way you're just like just like shooting across the map.
Yeah.
It's like my
Like,
favorite
not
way.
like making a Righteous Fire character next. Is Righteous Fire still broken?
I actually have a 90 or 89 Righteous Fire character, a Marauder actually.
Yeah, Righteous Fire is just OP. You just don't fucking just stand there and do Scorching Ray and look pretty.
Are they still stacking? Still the health stacking with the shield and the was it the boon? I think it was called the mace.
I think it's like Bright Beak mostly because of the attack speed.
Well, you use bright like normally. What you do is you want to use like bright beak for like trash, but like when you get to a boss, you can switch up to the boom for extra damage because it's like the more strength you have, the higher strength you have, the more spell power it gives you. It's like 100% of your strength applied to your spell power or something.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
I can't remember the name of the actual weapon itself though, but yeah, I was using our health increase Righteous Fire build at one point with a beak just for the movement speed. 'Cause like I said, shield charge and all that good shit.
Yeah, Bright Beak's really fucking shield charge, like 50% increase attack speed. Just fucking goes so fast.
Oh yeah, it's like like if I'm just like looking to farm, that's like pretty much my weapon of choice, like no question.
This league, like the best just map performer is EK. Just ethereal knives, Visitor, so fucking broken. Shoot out like knives in 360 degrees, just clear, so fast.
Nice. The whole thing about it though is just like, you know, like my buddy was trying to say, well, they're trying to keep people playing as long as possible. That's why they have a death penalty. And I'm like, if anything, that's just going to frustrate people and they're going to quit eventually. Where if they get to max level and actually get gear, they're like, well, I really enjoyed that. Let me roll an alt and do the same thing over instead of getting frustrated and quit. That's why I never got that.
Yeah, I don't mind like the death penalty, it just like forces you to get better and not die. Except I still die and get wrecked.
The thing about it is, like it's the dark pack build, like for Riot and you actually like sacrificing your health to do damage, and then like I said, they would like hit you in those like half range, like they were just one shots for free, no shot like that. That was what was dumb.
Consider playing like hardcore this season. And you have the fucking time to keep down and make your character go.
Yeah, fuck that. No, thank you.
Just don't know why people would even fucking try hardcore unless they have like, you know, scissoring.
Not talking about that.
If you like streams for like 24-hour sessions, just casually. She's just like streaming, like when you like look at his face, he's just dead from streaming non-stop. Like streams for 24 hours and then sleeps for like 8 and then goes back to like playing Poe. Yeah, and he plays like hardcore. I'm like, okay, if I had that kind of time, yeah, I would play hardcore. It's just like nothing but play Poe all day. Are you just like trying to group this whole time, Chrono? Actually like pulling. Oh.
Yeah, I just been like sitting here like watching his stream, like in like full screen, talking to you, Reeves.
I just like tap in occasionally, see how they're doing.
So you looking? So are you excited about the next Ghost in the Shell movie if there is one?
No.
Dude, that was like, what the fuck is this shit? I was so disappointed. I'm like, wow.
They should do like an American fuck, what was it called? Akira movie. That'll be funny. That'll be so
wow.
bad.
Akira, oh.
Like the anime movie for Akira? Oh, it was okay.
What they should, like, what always trips me out about it is they always try to do like these grand fucking like, you know, let's do a movie about the whole series. I'm like, no, how about you just pick like one episode, like do like an extended episode, basically a movie form. I think my favorite episode from the anime that came on TV was the one where the guy was telling the war story about him beating the world major. Oh, dude, that was sick. He was telling the story about how he lost his eye. Mm-hmm. Speaking of good cartoon slash anime, are either one of y'all Rick and Morty fans? Yeah, I saw that and I was just like, what? It was fucking ridiculous when I seen that. But to give you know what's funny about the whole Szechuan sauce fiasco? There's like the people that worship this fucking character, if he was an actual sentient fucking, you know, person, like a real person, he would have been like, y'all all fucking morons, basically. It's funny too because they actually made fun of they've actually made fun of their fans like a few times for stupid shit like that. Like a lot of people don't catch on to it. But when I actually got this computer, I finally saved up for this computer. I didn't have quite enough to get my video card that I got in there right now. I don't know if I told you or not, but why everybody? Yeah, I don't know if I did or not. While everybody was killing themselves over that sauce, I decided to stake my went over to fucking like this other McDonald's. They didn't have the sauce, but they had the promotional posters like, hey, buy like our fucking like crispy milk like chicken tender bullshit and you get these posters. I'm just like, okay. Fucking ended up buying 4 orders, got 4 posters. Sold 3 of them for $100 a pop and 1 for 500. Got my video card.
Beware.
Oh, awesome.
See your limbs roasting.
Hey Reeves, you wanna buy a poster, dude? Oh, I didn't see. Oh, I thought he was still here. That's the only main reason I even finished what I was saying.
Beware.
Yeah. Yeah, hopefully you get this shit done. not getting that legendary.
2, 1.
Careful! Mortals ain't meant to walk the
We get Team America to come out of here. No way.
Beware.
Trust my ex-girlfriend that movie. She thought it was legitimately stupid, and I'm just like, yeah, it's stupid, but it's hilarious as fuck. Team America. Well, like I showed her the movie, and I'm like, I don't know if she just didn't get the humor or whatever, but like, that's just, like, she was like, this is fucking stupid. I'm like, just straight up just didn't laugh at all. And I'm like, you were stoned.
Beware.
Yeah, we weren't like. It didn't work out eventually. Like 4 months from that point, like, found out she was like banging some redhead dude, and I'm just like, well, you have fun with the ginger. Get the fuck out of my house now.
I want to see your limbs roasted.
Beware.
Four, three, two, one.
What just reminiscent of Vanilla, where like I was like sitting fucking raid, trying to get like this old raid together for like 9 hours. You know, go in there, wipe one time, and the whole raid fucking disband.
Enjoy my icy rest before you are frozen solid. You were right to fear the dark.
Beware.
Dedicated to the cause, huh? You know what, one show that I'm kind of upset they ended? Aqua Teen Hunger Force. It was just fucking. Remember one episode, Meatwad pulls out a gun. He's just like, "I said there ain't no bridges in New York." They're just like, "Meatwad, where'd you get that at? What does that matter? What does any of this matter?" And he just fucking shoots himself. It was just so goddamn random. That's what made it so funny. Or like the the fucking ham banana episode. Tell me you've seen that one. Do yourself a favor. Go on YouTube and look it up. You'll thank me. Hand banana. That is probably by far like one of the funniest fucking episodes of that show ever. Yeah, the one where fucking Master Shakes gets bit by a radioactive black man and blacks out. That shit was hilarious too. He grows an afro, turns black, gets a grill and shit. It's ridiculous. He's like able to start. He starts rapping and actually starts dunking and shit. It's fucking hilarious. And then his afro gets real big, so his straw gets really long, like Jerry curl, and like hangs out in front of his face and shit. This shit's so goddamn awesome. Another show I find funny as hell, and I guess honestly the only reason I probably find it funny is the fact that I am from the South. Is Squidbillies. Well, it's. I guess I have a deeper appreciation for it just because it's. I do live in the South, and some of the shit Early says like isn't as over the top as you think it is for somebody that somebody would do down here. Like one of the smartest things I ever heard a redneck say it said came from Early Kyler. I hate what I fear and I fear what I don't understand. I'm like, that just fucking described every redneck I've ever met in my life. Yeah. It's just a self-realization that you kind of, get from like actually watching it and actually kind of applying it to like real life situations you find yourself in. Like some of the crazy shit, like him making like his homemade moonshine and shit. And it's like, like shit, like they called it glug and it would like make your fucking vision go out. And I'm just like, I could really see somebody doing that shit down here. So let me just put some Pennzoil in here, a little bit of fucking, a little bit of fucking mouthwash. Reminds me of the fucking hobos in Atlanta getting fucking tore up off of fucking shaving cream. Because the alcohol content was like 6%. So like you see a bunch of hobos with like shaving cream all over their mouth and shit with like no razor in sight. So they ended up having to like limit shaving cream in Atlanta to like 2 cans per customer because they would go in there with like they'd be going there with like 20 bucks at a change. They like begged and like get like like 30 cans of shaving cream. Oh shit! If you want to get fucked up, like Robitussin, you ever drink a whole bottle of that? Don't. Yeah, like my buddy said he did it one time. He closed his eye and he's seeing like a whole stegosaurus made out of bologna. Yeah. You ever watched Always Sunny in Philadelphia? I think my favorite episode of that was probably Frank's Pretty Woman. Especially, it's the one where he starts dating. He wants to marry that prostitute. And then like she goes up into like this fucking like store, and then the guy that like works in the store is like, do you actually think you can actually afford these clothes, my man? And she's like trying on this jacket, and she's just like, man, this jacket's tighter dick skin. Or the one where they go to New Jersey, and then like Charlie's they were talking about how the pier's magical and whatnot, and they go up under the pier, and some like hobo's banging another hobo in the ass, and then fucking Frank was like, this isn't fucking magical, Charlie. I fucking love all this stuff. Kind of disappointing. Have you ever watched that show, The Mick? That it's called The Mick. D went off and did it as a side project. Kind of like it has its moments, but it's like definitely not as funny as like Always Sunny. Like Always Sunny's writing's amazing because it's like, yeah, yeah, I definitely agree there. Yeah, pretty much. You won't for a perfect score tonight, right? Going for a perfect record tonight, right? But you know, the one thing I always like about Always Sunny though is just like Glenn Harward, Dennis, his character. It's like the more the show progresses, the more he just like comes out to be like a serial killer, basically. And then like the more the show goes on, like Rock McLennan. Yeah. Like narcissist, like this is the definition of narcissist has a picture of his fucking character in the dictionary, basically. And then like like Charlie, how Charlie's actually really the smartest one in the entire show. Well, if you notice, anytime like they come up with if they come up with a scheme, he's always the first one to open his mouth and say like, "What if this happens or that happens?" He's like, "Charlie, shut the fuck up. That's not." And then that's how it goes down. If you, oh yeah. Oh god. When he was like down in the basement killing rats with a fucking like stick and shit. He's down there like huffing paint and shit. Oh, yeah, that episode was goddamn magical. Have you seen the one where they were under the electric blanket while they fell asleep watching The Wiz and they thought they were black? Yeah, or the one where they put all the fucking bath salts in the milk at that wedding. He's like, keep a fucking ear. One of the twins is running around holding this fucking side of his head. Or the one where I think Charlie got molested in season 1. Yeah, that's exactly what it was called. And like what made it so funny is like Charlie's uncle showed up and he was like basically rubbing his nipples in the background, licking his lips while they were talking about how like where the guy touch you. Oh dude, I fucking died. That whole show's awesome. Have you ever seen the Trailer Park Boys on Netflix? There was one episode where they fucking 1 second. One episode where, sorry about that, I fucking like spilled something on my desk by mistake. I had to get it up, but Ricky actually had like this fucking trailer like lined with fucking weed, like the whole inside of it lined with fucking weed, like from top to bottom, and he said that was his retirement plan, right? And then like, the thing about weed though is if you keep it in like a hot environment, it'll mold really quickly. So like they go and like steal like this fucking industrial like AC unit off the top of like a fucking grocery store, right? And then, what the fuck was his name? Not Julian. The fucking the trailer park attendant that like helped like fucking Mr. Leahy. Fucking what was his name? Randy. Like walks up to fucking Ricky and he's just like, Ricky, what is that? Ricky goes, oh, that's a fuck off machine, Randy. And then the fucking Ricky has to like live in this trailer that he like lined with pot all over the fucking place and like almost dies of fucking pneumonia because he had nowhere else to go. Oh shit, that's like rig the fuck out of the power lines to produce like energy to this fucking thing that's legal as fuck. Yeah, that show's fucking awesome too. Kind of wondering what they're gonna do about Leahy, Mr. Leahy though. John Dunsworth, the guy that played Jim Leahy. He passed away probably like 2 months ago. Yeah, I don't know. He must have been like whether he was completely smashed that entire show or like he was like the best drunk actor I've ever fucking seen in my life. remember the last season. He like was in like a fucking like or Bubbles that came up with like this whole like liquor that they were making, and it was supposed to be like laced with pot. And then fucking, it was like an energy drink, and then Snoop Dogg was supposed to like come and like pick a bunch of it up, and then Mr. Leahy got a hold of it, and it was blue, and filled up like this kiddie pool that he would like set him like up to liquor up to his fucking like neck basically, and he looked at Randy, and he goes, "I am the liquor, Randy." But yeah, that episode of Ham Banana Aqua Teen the Force is a fucking masterpiece.
I want to see your limbs roasting.
You got a full shift today, dude? That's what I was gonna say. Like, you're gonna be fucking like annihilated by the time work's over. Yeah, I mean, sometimes I'll get like the 8 hours in, but normally it's like 4. Pretty much it.
Beware.
I want to see your limbs roasting.
Just going through the motions, huh?
Beware.
Yeah, no. I see you being a baddie up there, get hit by shit.
I want to see your limbs
Yeah, no, I'm just fucking.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I was just fucking with you.
Careful. Mortal is fit to walk the Trail Leader's path. Beware.
Did he just leave?
I want to see your limbs roasting.
Beware.
Is that the fucking rabbit from Donnie Darko's or emblem? I just noticed that. The emblem in your Discord, is that like the rabbit from Donnie Darko? You know, I've like this girl I used to go to school with, like loved that movie. Like she like never quit talking about it. I've never seen it.
Beware.
I think one of my favorite movies I've ever seen was, you ever seen Natural Born Killers? It's like an acid trip in movie form, basically. It's like the closest I've ever seen a movie to like what it would really be like inside of like a serial killer's head, like their thought process and shit, like what shit would be like.
Beware.
It's got a fucking, like, like, it's probably one of the darkest roles Ronnie Dangerfield ever did. Put it that way. Like, he was like this like sexually abusive, like fucking like violent as fuck like husband, and it follows the story of like his daughter basically. And at one point, it like shows his the chick that she ends up running away with become like these killers show up with like 50 pounds of fucking meat that he had ordered, and eventually like what ends up happening is the daughter like ends up having this guy that she like ran away with, like comes back with him, and he like, ends up bashing Ronnie Dangerfield's head in and like drowns him in a fucking fish tank, right? And then they go upstairs to the mom's room, duct tape her to her bed, and then cover her in fucking lighter fluid and light her on fire. Basically for just letting it happen. And then it's just like the descent into like this fucking like killing spree across America, basically. And it's like no rhyme or reason either. It's just kind of like, you know, just the like they were naturally born to do it. Like the movie actually hints like that. This is like what they were born to do. Like life made them this way. And it kind of gives off the hint like the fucking boyfriend was just like fucked up from the start. Like he was just born that way. Like the fucked up chemical imbalances and shit.
Beware.
But that's an extremely like just like undertone fucking example of the movie. It was really good though. Like the best way I can describe it, like I said, it's an acid trip basically in movie form.
Enjoy my icy caress before you are frozen solid.
Beware.
Mm-mm.
Enjoy my icy caress before you are frozen solid.
Beware.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Enjoy my icy caress before you are frozen solid. I want to see your limbs roasted.
You ever heard of this dude named Takashi Miike? He probably makes some. He's a Japanese filmmaker, right? And he probably makes some of the most like fucked up movies I've ever seen.
I want to see your limbs roasted.
Trying to think of a way to describe it.
Enjoy
I
my icy
like okay.
caress before you are frozen solid.
Okay, let me just this movie he made called Visitor Q, okay?
4, 3, 2, 1.
This okay, basically this is the plot according to Wikipedia. This is what best way I could actually describe it to you. The film starts off with a question. Have you ever done it with your dad?
Before you are frozen solid.
The viewer then sees a Miki Yakamusuki, a young prostitute, trying to persuade her father into having sex with her. Her father is videotaping this scene for documentary. He is then preparing on Japanese youth.
Enjoy my icy caress.
Once it appears his father is letting himself, yeah, it's like the most like depraved shit you probably ever will see like put on a fucking like recording, like this dude like has put on a recording. It's fucking stupid crazy. And then like it's very very heavily implied in his interviews that he's like basically using these fucking movies as like a means to like smuggle money for the Yakuza. Like the way he she dances around certain questions and shit, you know? This is a crazy motherfucker.
Enjoy my icy caress
4,
before you are
3,
frozen
2,
solid.
1.
That was a pro move, dude. I mean, shit. Don't question your Lord and Savior. Damn it. This is your fucking raid master. He knows what he's doing. I know. I'm just fucking. I'm kind of. Yeah, pretty much. I don't know. I'm getting kind of like sleepy drunk right now, just being kind of silly.
Another body for the fire.
You ever seen that show? That series used to come on HBO called Masters of Horror, where like different directors would like come on do like short stories and shit. Well, McKay, that guy I was telling you about, did one. It showed on HBO one time, and after that, it was never shown again. And like the end of the whole it's basically it revolves around this young girl that has like these tendencies to actually like kill people randomly, and she doesn't know why. Like the compulsion happens, and it turns out like she has a sociopathic twin that was never completely formed, but her face that was hidden behind her hair on the backside of this chick's head that actually persuades her into actually like killing people and shit. Yeah, like he's got some off the wall crazy insane shit. Well, if anything, I guess, being stuck in a monotonous as fucking, raid, I mean, at least you got a very, very off-the-wall interesting conversation, right? Looks like it. Because of reasons. Anyways, dude, I think I'm gonna hop off and go get some sleep. Yeah, anyways, good luck with the raid and hopefully you get it done, but I'll watch you later.
Five, four, three, two, one.
You cannot escape the shadows. I want to see your limbs roasted.
Beware. Beware.
I want to see your limbs roasted.
Beware.
I want to see your limbs roasted.
Four, three, two, one.
Cummins, torments of the High Father have taken form. Beware.
I want to see your limbs roasted.
Beware.
I want to see your limbs roasted.
Beware.
Four, three, two, one.
Beware.
I want to see your limbs
The demons are
roasted.
turning the Shaper's flames against you.
Enjoy my icy caress before you are frozen solid. Enjoy my icy caress before you are frozen solid.
Beware.
Enjoy my icy caress before you are frozen solid.
Beware.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Enjoy my
Straight to
icy
you through the storms
before
of
you are
Golgari.
frozen solid. I want to see your limbs roasting. Enjoy my icy caress before you are frozen solid.
The souls of the Pantheon are free, but they endured so much suffering. Let me bide with them for a time. Offer a bit of comfort.
Remain here, Magni. The rest of us will go on. So close now to the end.
Radiate everything the pipe drop dope like 88 hip hop rock to the beat stop lady wait I don't want you to get the wrong idea a law I fear and I can't go there so all the blowing in my ear is really getting you nowhere I don't care the truth is I'm all about biz all about kids mass pipe what do you do without this they be in big trouble you pop shit like a hubba bubba big bubble and all the kids love it they wanna be you but they can't see you like we do every time I see you you're with your wife and your little girl and it's a whole different scene whole different world you at the park in the toy store you probably listen to the best of Boy George and your 4x4 so I'ma do clear war once more cause the brother I need Jamil care more like Jessica I'ma start disrespecting your name the truth right will remain truth is what we live and die for something that we kill for and cry for something we pray for every day 5 times truth is what we live and die for it's something that we kill for and cry for this is the number one reason why we fight crime truth will remain
wanna bundle the light in cause when the shot comes in it just might be frightening sitting in pitch dark show this lucky of Targaryen he has no place classic beat creation reverberation through streets and ovations applause remain true to all the laws now people turning up pipe turning down yours got lost for a moment fixated on eternity close to my burner Kufas wanna murder me simply because I flaws humble ambition and surround myself with soldiers on a similar mission subtract and addition rappers at a high rate exercise all these gin niggas why wait frustrate the industry's thirst cause we burst brain vessels of their favorite rappers off to the hearse they ascend with vague dreams of how they represent next time gotta get the sucker to present mind over matter facts on a platter life get difficult your whole frame shatter push aside the BS what's left always the same truth will be mind over matter facts on a platter chop them down like home run batters push aside the BS what's left always the same truth will remain
check it out I'ma do the album I was at tried to harm me. That's when I represent war. A law made laws, so I don't give a damn about yours. I'll open up your mind like pause with the 4-4. And Beirut pack a 5 plus 4 more. The truth is what we live and die for. Something that we kill for and cry for. Something we pray for every day 5 times. Cause none of your cats got 9 lives. You see the world through blind eyes. So when you're searching for the truth, you only find lies. The truth is the bite is insane.
Now like an architect, gotta know mathematics. A scientist, the disposition of static. I melt mics without illusions or magic. So who you wanna call when shit get drastic? Dope on plastic, prepared for the casket. Pike is tight like holding water in wicker baskets. No drips, no leaks. And who's better with the time bleak over street beat? Your function ain't functioning until you cross fade the pike like Broadway Junction. And the verdict is in. We smiting the necks of all suckers with these fake ass grins. While I run with no intention to win. Nowhere near the end, let's prepare, let's begin. Nowhere near the end, let's prepare, let's begin. Nowhere near the end, let's prepare. Yo, mind over matter, facts on the platter. Chop them down like home run batters. Push aside the BS, what's left always the same. The truth. Yo, mind over matter, facts on the platter. Life get difficult, your whole frame shatter. Push aside the BS, what's left always the same. The truth will remain.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Beware. Such a worthless opponent.
Surgical sentences carried out.
Four, three, two, one.
Beware.
4, 3, 2, 1.
None can stand against Payshire. Payshalak's power is unleashed.
CanCook.com. Detailed recipes for everything Chef Karen cooks are included, along with pantry suggestions and tips on how to put a delicious meal on the table quick and easy.
4, 3, 2, 1.
None can stand against Payshalak!
chefs in there and say to the SDN, and just say we need to move you out of the way, and we're gonna take care of this and get you back on track.
In a matter of 4 minutes, he's gone from 0 to 15 behind. All of those items are low cooking times and don't take that long. Oh, chef. Oh, what happened? What are you doing with this here, chef? Why is that on full?
4, 3, 2,
Did I get yours?
1.
Requires the chef to be on top of his game.
As you see a line of waiters begin to hover on one station, it's the final red flag. That says someone's in trouble.
Who's in a rush? Who needs it right now?
Please call up table 31. Gently, let's go. Come here. Customer just complained of hair in the other office. Start arguing.
Pretty intense up here.
5 minutes left now. What's going on here, chef? Oil? You know that. Burning. 2 out of a pan, chef. Just throw it away.
Unbelievable. Scotland is way undercooked. We're not serving that. Okay? 4 minutes on a hot plate. Yes, chef. 2 pair salad and waiting on. 30 seconds, chef.
1 minute to go.
A minute to go. We can make it. We can make it.
Come here a minute.
4, 3, 2, 1. 2, 1.